Hello everyone! This video was intended for our operations management subject. For our pre-finals task performance, we were assigned different topics to discuss through video or audio presentation. So for my group, which is the group 1, we are going to elaborate more on the first topic, which is understanding quality. First, let me discuss what is quality. When we talk about quality, we are pertaining to the standard or degree of excellence a product or service possess. It ought to describe how good something is compared to other similar things. It also starts with determining the customer needs and ends in satisfying them. This concept existed for many years, though the meaning has changed and evolved over time. In 20th century, quality meant inspecting the products to ensure that they've met the qualifications. In relation to our course, we are very much aware that customers have different perceptions on how they rate a specific establishment, just like a restaurant, for example. Some people may look into the food hygiene, food preparation, and the staff treatment, while others may look into the ambience and the location of the place itself as their basis for quality. Total quality approach. This approach is a continuous quest for excellence to improve the efficiency as well as the flexibility of any business structures by integrating different processes within the organization. It also prevents defects in the early stages and is highly customer-oriented. It has 3 major elements, which are the measures, people, and processes. Now let us move forward to the difference between the 2 views of quality, which are the traditional view and the total quality perspective. When we say traditional view, it emphasizes the achievement of short-term objectives, such as the number of products produced and the profits earned in a quarter, while total quality perspective looks at long-term improvements and how the products is produced, as well as the customer's sustained satisfaction.
Key elements of total quality. Number 1, strategically based. Strategic planning is a process an organization uses to prioritize and focus the efforts of the company as well as the implementation of a plan. A company uses strategic planning to predict and anticipate changes in the business environment and position the company to respond. Companies must develop an edge in the marketplace that differentiates the organization from all other businesses. An environment and reputation for customer value and quality is one approach to meeting the demands of the customers. Number 2 is customer focus. When you understand what your customer wants or needs, you have a better chance of figuring out how to get the right materials, people, and processes in place to meet and exceed their expectations. To implement this, the things you need to do are the following. Research and understand your customers' needs and expectations. Next, align your organization's objectives with customer needs. Communicate with customers, measure satisfaction, and use the results to find ways to improve processes. Manage customer relationships and find a balance for satisfying customers and other interested parties such as owners, employees, suppliers, and investors. Number 3, obsession with quality. Quality has to be something that's considered from the very beginning and built into everything a business or organization does. Planning carefully, monitoring your work, and constant re-evaluation and adjustment are all extremely important. You don't ensure quality by catching mistakes before they reach the customer. You ensure it by setting up a system in which you don't make the mistakes to begin with. Everyone in the organization must understand and adopt this point of view if the organization is truly going to have quality performance.
Scientific approach. For grassroots and community-based organizations, This means using the best research available as well as the experience of others to construct an effective program or initiative. That approach is much more likely to result in success and high quality than relying on intuition or on what seems politically correct. Long-term commitment. The best work in the world is ultimately useless if it is not maintained. Quality is a long-term concept. You have to keep striving for its improvement, even after you achieve an acceptable level of performance. Acceptable is never good enough. In fact, you're never really at an end point because the level you try to reach is the best that you can possibly be. Teamwork. Working in teams rather than individually. People make better connections with their colleagues and the organization and create better results. Teamwork removes performance pressure from the individual and usually causes better performance from everyone. TQM organizations usually adopt 3 types of teams. They are the quality improvement teams, also known as the excellence team, whose purpose is to deal with problems that often occur. They are set up for 3 to 12 months. The next is problem-solving team. These teams are set up to solve certain problems and also to identify the root cause of those problems. They usually last for 1 week to 3 months. And lastly, natural work team. These teams consist of a group of skilled individuals who share responsibilities and tasks. They usually work for an hour to every 2 weeks.
Continual process improvement. The work of an organization must be viewed as a process that never finishes. Any program can always be improved and must change as the needs of the community or target population change. Education and training. Achieving quality requires a constant learning for everyone in the organization. That learning needs to be part of an organizational culture. Not only should staff members be learning from others in the organization, but they should also be encouraged to take courses, to attend organization-sponsored trainings and workshops, to visit other organizations, etc., to continually learn from more about their work and to get new ideas and perspective. Freedom through control. Total quality is sometimes seen as a loss of management control. However, when the control is a fundamental to the quality of the TQM, freedom is actual result of control well executed.
Unity of purpose. In order for the quality to be achieved, everyone in an organization for business has to work for its common goals. That only means mutual support throughout the organization, not turf battles, not jealousy, and not unnecessary competition. All interactions among people in an organization should be mutually helpful in the aim at achieving the best possible performance of the organization as a whole. Employee involvement and empowerment. If everyone in an organization is committed to quality performance, then all the staff members should have ability to contribute to its achievement. That means the people must have enough control over their own jobs to do them effectively, and that everyone's opinions and ideas must be respected and taken seriously. Peak performance. This allows every aspect of our company to operate at peak levels. By implementing Total Quality Management or TQM completely, our company, people, process will be equipped and able to operate at peak performance.
Quality Gurus, William Edwards Deming. One of the quality gurus was William Edwards Deming. Deming offered 14 key principles to managers for transforming business effectiveness. The points were first presented in his book, Out of the Crisis.
Although Deming does not use the term in his book, it is credited with launching the total quality management movement. The Deming cycle. The assumptions above underlie the Deming cycle, which is really a process for creating and selling a quality product. We'll revisit the Deming cycle later to examine how it can be used in an advocacy, community development, health, or human service context. Plan. Conduct consumer research and use it for planning the product. Do. Produce the product. Check the product to make sure it was produced in accordance with the plan. Act. Market the product. Analyze how the product is received in marketplace in terms of quality, cost, and other data.
Philip Crosby. Crosby's approach to quality is unambiguous in his view. Good, bad, high, and low quality are meaningless concepts, and the meaning of quality is conformance to requirements. Non-conforming products are ones that management has failed to specify or control. The cost of non-conformance equals the cost of not doing it right first time and not rooting out any defects in processes. Zero defects does not mean the people never make mistakes, but the companies should not begin, will allow, or substandard targets with mistakes as an inbuilt expectation. Instead, work should be seen as a series of activities or processes defined by clear requirements carried out to produce identified outcomes.
There are many aspects to Juran's message on quality. Intrinsic is belief that quality does not happen in accident. It must be planned. His recent book on Juran's planning for quality is perhaps a definitive guide to Juran's current thoughts and his structures, approach to company-wide to quality planning. His earlier quality control handbook was much more technical in nature. Juran sees quality planning as part of the quality trilogy of quality planning, quality control, and quality improvement. Key elements in implementing company-wide strategic quality planning are in turn seen as identifying customer and their needs, establishing optimal quality goals, creating measurement of quality, planning processes capable of meeting quality goals under operating conditions, producing continuing result in improved market shares, premium prices, and a reduction of error rates in the office and factory.
Quality certifications. Quality certifications represent a somewhat broader category than certifications in other subject areas because quality management is a domain in which organizations can be certified, but the achievement of many process-centric certifications is also considered as an indicator of quality for a certified organization. Manager of quality or organizational excellence. The certified manager of quality or organizational excellence is a professional who leads and champions process improvement initiatives everywhere from small businesses to multinational corporations that can be regional or global focuses in a variety of service and industrial settings. Six Sigma Black Belt. The certified Six Sigma Black Belt is a professional who can explain Six Sigma philosophies and principles, including supporting systems and tools. Quality Improvement Associate. The certified Quality Improvement Associate has a basic knowledge of quality tools and their uses, and is involved in quality improvement projects but doesn't necessarily come from a traditional quality area.
Why do we need to understand quality? It is really necessary to understand quality because it is a critical way of satisfying our customers as well as retaining their loyalty. Quality products make an important contribution towards long-term revenue or profitability. It also also enables you to change or maintain higher prices. All in all, quality is way better than quantity. This is Group 1 and we hope that you've learned something from us. Thank you for watching our video and see you again on our next video presentation. Bye!